'cause I got you. I couldn't ask for anything better. When would I get it?
Hasta crema.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bueno. Muy bueno.
Hey. No tengas problemas conmigo. No tengas problemas. Ya, pues, no se sentí como una cagada. Yo también, porque Carolina.
Dame ese papel de yeah.
Carolina, you want to eat, mija? You want to eat? Come on.
She had surgery?
She had the surgery that I'm going to have. But mine is going to be bigger and worse.
You're still going to do the surgery?
Uh-huh. That's the only thing. This is just to give me some relief, not to cure.
You ready to try to relearn?
So good. Oh my God, this is so good. These are my favorite, but only one restaurant can make it good.
The Bob make this?
Oh, más, yeah.
¿Ya?
Ya, ya estoy lista. Yo estoy comiendo el otro para hacer. Estoy lista para estar comiendo el otro. These are sopes that my husband made. Everything homemade. They're so good. So, so good.
You want sour cream, mija?
You forgot about the sour cream?
Take this.
Yeah. It was missing something.
You
I
want
was like, I'm
some-
eating it, I'm like, it's
You want
bland.
something?
I want some more.
Yeah. I bet you Dina's like, no, I don't want this. I want that.
Okay, try it now.
Sour cream is good on
Use
these.
the sour cream with the stuff, you know, at the same time you can stain the two.
I'm gonna try to spread it back. There we go.
Yeah.
So good. The sour cream is good on these.
Shit's hot.
Is it good?
You should take a picture when you guys eat it, like
Oh, no.
when Nixie eats.
Oh, this is on my nose?
On your lip. On the, right there.
How about the frog part on there?
So good. Okay. A little messy, but it's so worth it.
Oh my god. She went to the ER not realizing she went through the trauma center and it delayed her 5-6 hours.
5 days. Because they kept getting people.
Oh, sciatica? She put sciatica on the screen.
Mm-hmm. She's like, it's with the S word. And I was saying sciatica, sciatica. And she finally put it on the screen. Oh my God. I put it up my nose. This is messy, but it's so worth it. So on top it has refried beans, veggie mix. And then your garnishes are fresh Mexican cheese, dry Mexican cheese, cut up tomato, onions, lettuce, and sour cream, and any sauce if you want sauce.
Hey, mira, aquí toma, toma. Pon eso
Todo
arriba.
esto lo voy a poner encima.
Es lo que te digo.
Right back on top.
Yeah.
Pero, toma, échale,
Don't waste this.
échale con las el tomate, las cosas, la salsa, el sour cream. You want a little Carolina?
You know the last time I had sopes was in Mexico? You know that?
The Mexican, you had supper?
It was the last Friday we were there. And when we got to Mexico, it was a Friday and we missed the flea market. And we waited a week for this one because we were leaving that day or later that night. And they had street food, and this is what it.
Look at the beauty of that. Let me see if I can lift up the phone. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Did they deep fry it?
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, shit. Sour cream.
Oh my god, I'm so messy. Look at me putting it in my hair.
I told Jacob, like, oh, I just wanted to see what he would look like. I'm like, oh, we had Mexican enchiladas. He's like, oh, you didn't tell me you guys had Mexican enchiladas.
Now we got soap.
This week, I don't think we're coming over because his parents are going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Thank God.
Because his mom's doing an animal show, but Angela and Alec are taking care of the animals, but she was more worried, like, of, God forbid there's a fire while we're gone, there's somebody there. Kind of thing.
There you go.
Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I need wipes. And we have none.
There you go.
Thank you.
And of course, my favorite, black cherry cranberry juice.
Can you watch this for a second? I need, like...
So that is what they did. That's the back surgery that they did. So immediately after the back surgery, I just had crazy pain in recovery. And I didn't know where I was for a second. I just remember asking for my son. He was not there. He was asleep at home with family, but I just remember asking for him.
Mete la mano por abajo.
California era de México, soy mexicana, y entonces había como ahí mucha simbología para mí y logré conectar con esos puntos del personaje.
Está tan bueno.
¿Eh?
Pues es una película de vampiros que no se toma muy en serio. Es como una mezcla de juego de video, con increíbles escenas de acción y mucha adrenalina. Es algo totalmente diferente. I was drawn to the fact that me atrajo esta cinta porque tenía varios comedia, acción, horror. Lo que quería era pasar un buen tiempo y eso trato de hacer con todos los proyectos que escojo. Para salir de mi casa y de mi familia, tienen que valer la pena. La premier de esta cinta se realizó en Ciudad de México. Sus protagonistas se la pasan de maravilla. Yo he tenido momentos increíbles en Miami, pasando la noche de fiesta con mis amigos en los clubes y después viendo el amanecer en las playas. Así que estoy hasta buscando casa, a ver si me mudo con las noches. También actúa el rapero Snoop Dogg.
Okay, so this is my first time making flour tortillas. I followed the recipe from beginning to end. It got a little complicated, so I had to add more flour than the recipe called for, but it worked out. So the clips that I'm about to show you is how the balls look after I form them. You form them, you just tear the dough like in a golf ball size, pat them back and forth, like squeeze them and pat them back and forth, then form a ball and then place them. It's supposed to be parchment paper. I didn't have parchment paper. I had aluminum foil, and then you flatten them out like this size and you'll see that clip of how it looks, and then you roll the tortillas and this is how it looked, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you those clips. So now this is my first tortilla. So what you're looking for is for it to blister. So it's like 10 seconds on each side approximately. So you have the griddle, I'm going to say griddle on medium heat, which I have it on medium heat right there. Let me get closer. So number 5 is medium heat. So I got them on medium heat like the recipe requested. You put it, you wait till it blisters, like it forms these bubbles. You flip it over, you allow it to do the same, approximately 10 seconds, and then your tortilla is ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you me doing that. I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse or just a video. So if I do a regular video, you hear noise, please excuse it. It's only me and my son, but he's in his room. But sometimes he could come out and you might hear a little noise here and there. But I just wanted to show you how it's done. So I'm going to do one regular and a one time clips. Maybe I'll just add both. You'll know by now if you're watching the video, or I'll do one of the other. So let's go on the next one. So here is my griddle pan. We call it comal in Spanish. I have it on medium in heat like you saw. So I already did one tortilla, so I'm going to do this one right here. It should be a really lightweight tortilla, almost like it's going to rip if you grab it the wrong way, or it's going to tear, but it's supposed to be a see-through look, so you can almost see through the tortilla. So I'm putting it on here and I'm waiting for that to blister. When it blisters, I'm going to flip. This is the first tortilla that I made. So you can see where it blistered. You can see a little bit here where it blistered. So it forms this bubble. And once it starts forming a couple of bubbles, you flip it over and do the same. I can't wait to try these tortillas. In fact, I'm going to try this one. It should be soft to the touch. Mine is a little hard because I was talking to you guys. I should show you me eating it. It's good. For my first time, it's really, really good. Maybe when my daughter comes, I'll have her do a batch so we can have plenty for dinner time, so she can get the experience as well, and then we could do it together, or when she wants to do it at her house, she can, and I could do mine here. See? It's blistering. That's when you flip it over. Mine would have been more softer, but I was doing the video with you guys, so I let it a few seconds too long. Oh my God, this tortilla is so good. I can't stop eating it. And that's what happens with flour tortillas. See, it's bubbling down this side. Oh my God, it's so good. So I'm going to get the other tortilla and do one more in front of you guys. So it's like this. See how thin that is? Lay it down. Now I know if I want bigger size tortillas, which you can actually fill up the whole griddle, I just need to make a couple of more, like double the recipe if I want a lot of tortillas. So I got that down. Oh my God, I can't stop eating it. I knew that would happen. Flour tortillas are so, you would think it would be so easy, especially if you saw the recipe. It's not. Very complicated. I tried to do it through the years and it never worked out. I had a friend who can do them just so perfectly. And when I was a child, I remember a lady used to come over and make them for my parents, our family. She was so good at it. And I tried through the years and I could never get it right. So finally, I did it. It's starting to bubble. Blister, I should say. So I'm going to turn it over. That side is blistering pretty fast. Never mind me, I don't have makeup on. I'm not dressed, I just got comfy, like, pajamas on. But I wanted to get this done because I knew it would be time consuming. Okay, it blistered. Time to get off the griddle. And on to make the rest of them. So I'm done making the flour tortillas. My first time. I am so proud and so happy. I wish I would have doubled the recipe to have made more, but I'm going to wait for my daughter to come home and let her do a batch and see how hers comes out versus mine. She always seems, I teach her something and she comes out more victorious than me. She always does that. So I wouldn't be surprised if her tortillas come out better. But I've tasted mine. I love them. I'm proud of them. I'm happy. So let me show you. I'm keeping them in this tortilla as it is traditionally done to keep them warm. So here they are. So I made a total of 15 actually. I ate 2. Oh my God. But I needed something to eat because I have to take medication. So that's okay. And I needed to taste them, of course. So there's 13 left here. They are so good. They're still hot, still soft, of course. So I can't wait for my husband to try them and my daughter as well. My son, he's not a tortilla guy, so he tried a little bit and didn't like it, but he's never liked tortillas. So I wasn't surprised, but I wanted to give him a chance to taste it. So I've been cleaning as I've been going and constantly washing my hands in between everything because your hands must be clean to cook anything, and this is no different. So everything's clean. I'm going to give this griddle a clean. It cleans really easy just to give her a fresh start. I'm also going to clean the counter here where you put your flour and you roll out your tortilla dough. So I'm going to clean that, give her a fresh, clean space as well. This probably could be used again, but if not, we have more foil. I should have asked her for parchment paper, actually, and I'm going to do that before, might be too late. I sent her a message for a couple of things that we needed, but if I don't reach her in time, foil did work for me, so it'll work for her. Then I'm going to leave all the ingredients out so she doesn't have to pull them out. I'm going to go take a shower, take my medication, get dressed, and come out and see how it goes for her. And of course, I'll be adding that to this video. So my daughter did her batch. It looks like she had an easier time than me. And this is her first tortilla on the griddle. So we're trying to determine if it's a little too thick or she has to spread it out a little bit more. But we're waiting for it to blister.
Should I move it?
I put it in the center. It's so hot. No!
It's gonna be my fat tortilla.
So yeah, it's a little too thick, so that's why it's taking so long to blister. So she's gonna try to make the rest of them thinner and see how that goes. And there she is, in case you guys didn't believe me. So she's making some over here. And then she's got some ready to go, but she's flattening it out a little bit more.
It's the edges that are fat.
And then her dough is up there. And she got the parchment paper, so she's working on a much easier surface. Okay, so her second one is blistering, so it pays to make them thinner. You see the bubbles starting to come up. She just flipped it, so.